I figured they wanted to know something from me. That is what I thought. And I figured if they grabbing me, there's something that I have that they wanted. Maybe some piece of information. And I thought, okay, then I can set terms if that's the case. You want to, get what what I know, then you better, abide by some of what I want. But I realized really quickly that wasn't the case. It's a real tricky game trying to explain everything or make it seem like I'm explaining everything without actually giving away any secrets. Whatever I told them, then and there I told Pigeon about 30 minutes before in the interrogation room. I met with Pigeon. I called him to the PD. I pretty much told them what I told him. I tried to make it sound like it was just a fool's dream trying to go with the case for whatever reason. That it wasn't going to go through anyway, that the PD was against it, that it was a waste of time. Come to find out, it wasn't even about that. They were trying to explain to me that Mac was corrupt. I didn't realize he was putting, if what they're saying is true, that is crazy. He was putting hits out on people. Using Mr. K as the gunman.
Do you believe him?
I'm not sure.
I just don't understand why they would feel the need to tell you if like, why you? Why? What was their prerogative? I don't understand.
Like letting me walk is fucking crazy. Letting you walk?
I don't understand. What if what they're saying is true? What if didn't he mention something to you in there about them going after the enemies?
What are you talking about?
Didn't that guy with the bald head mention something to you about it?
Which part?
He was mentioning something about them going after the enemies, and that's why everything that happens after. God, my context is so bad. I'm trying to think. He mentioned that they go after the enemies, and that's why these people get hurt after certain things happen to them. Do you remember that part of the conversation?
You mean people that disagreeing with Mac?
Yeah. What if that's why he's trying to have you be so on the Solomon Walker case?
No, it's 100% why they asked me to be on it. So they told me so he can be impeached. Siobhan was even annoyed that I was prioritizing Aziz. But it's because I believe, if Solomon was complicit, which I think he was an accomplice, he knew about it. He shouldn't be in office. But if that's the case for Solomon, which it is, and it should be investigated, it's sad that I'm the only one looking into it. But the same goes for Mac then. If Solomon Walker's prior knowledge of the shooting makes him an accomplice, then what does it make Mac that he's the one actively putting out hits on people? That is way more of an impeachable offense. Or excuse me, just as much. Both of them need to be disqualified. The whole thing needs to be uprooted from the fucking ground up. All of them combined. Mac, Solomon, start the over. Pinche all of them.
I agree.
They all cooked. They all crooked. From the crooked timber of man, no straight thing was fashion. This city is a perfect example of this proverb. You got one set of pendejos pointing to another set of pendejos saying, look, that's the bad guy. I still can't believe if they attack, if I was hit there, Chica, I swear to God, you probably will never see me again. I would have benched Coyote at least for like a month.
I'm just glad you're okay.
If he went there, if they down me, that's why it's so crazy, man. I was even thinking about. I thought it would have been a great conclusion to this arc.
You think that they did this just to? I don't understand. They did all this just to tell you that the man's a piece of shit, and let you go.
I'm not sure. I don't even know if they knew what they were gonna do until we started talking. I didn't. If what he said is true, it's crazy. I mean, I thought a bunch of people were just ankle biters. They were just jealous, and they were just salty because this man has a way of talking. And Siobhan, you know, when Siobhan talks, it's like a serpent is talking. As soon as they open their mouths, people are immediately biased against them. And I thought that's all this was. That he was a bad guy 5 years ago, but that was 5 years ago. Because in the start they told me he's corrupt. I said, what did he do? Show me. No one said a shit. They kept citing laws being made, and I'm thinking, okay, but the entire city council, the judges, the state officials, everybody signed off on it. Oh, he raised the pay and lowered the pay. As a mayor, you have that privilege. You can lower and raise everybody's pay. You know, you can make every business empty. You can make every business profitable with the abilities of mayorship. That is not a corrupting. That is just what comes with the territory of being mayor. I had no idea this putting hits out on people, using them as the hitmen. Cantor no less. And if that's the case, why is Cantor so chummy? I remember when he was deputized, they were like arm in arm, hanging out, having fun. Was it because of the pay?
I can't imagine it was because of the pay. I feel like there's something else going on. I feel like there's something deeper than me and you and maybe even them know.
I was told about this like I remember hearing from a guy that there was like a wedding and bullets were passed as a wedding gift from Siobhan to Mr. K, and he went and took and shoot the in the face. But I thought he was talking shit. It was just a bunch of baloney. The same idiot told me that Max and Siobhan are dealing marijuana in Palito, which I knew was bullshit. So I thought the entirety of what he was telling me was false.
Did you believe him with what he said in there?
I don't know. I don't think this guy would have gone through all the hustle of doing what he just did just to lie. Coming to find out, Slack knew as well that Mac was putting out hits. And that's why Slack was trying so hard to take down Mac, or at least, you know, bring a charge against him. Meanwhile, I'm over here in his ear going, "Hail Caesar, long live the commissioner."
What if they just think that you're getting too close to the answers in the Aziz Clay case and they're trying to stop you from finding the actual answer?
I'm still going through with the Aziz thing.
I think you should.
I don't think anything's gonna stand, but I'm gonna do it anyway. At least the public will know what my theories were. Slack literally knows that he was doing that, and he's troubled trying to figure out a solution, and I'm in there in his ear going, long live the commissioner! Come on, he's a good guy.
He did try to warn you.